bases in there is a great deceptive pitch to move off his fastball.
So we'll be watching for all those pitches tonight, as the first one is that two-seam fastball. You saw that grip initially for a strike to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in 2 of the series last homestand, but lost that 4th and final game. Here's a ground ball to the right side. Yuli Gurriel will use Lance McCullers Jr. covering for the putout. As we welcome in Mike Stanton. Mike, this is
simply because I wanted something that went away from a right-hander. And Lance has that dirty changeup that he actually is using against both lefties and righties.
He picks up a strikeout on that curveball as he breaks it over for a called third strike. As he delivers a pitch up for a ball to Jose Altuve. Facing the Astros here on September 16th, his one and only complete game shutout in a 1-0 win last year. He's now a 6-pitch pitcher. And that ball sent into center field for a base hit for Jose Altuve. Altuve continues his hitting streak, now up to an 11-game hit streak.
He'll tilt to his delivery.
Carlos Correa hits it hard, but hits it right at Solak. That'll be a double play. Solak to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to Nate Lowe. So Carlos hit a sharp ground ball. Unfortunately, the direction was right at the second baseman.
But the adjustment the big league pitchers have made is throw that four-seamer up.
Michael Brantley shoots one past Nick Solak into right field. Brantley with a base hit after the day off yesterday, coming right out of the gates with a sharply hit single.
Velocity, the size of break, the shape of the break. There's a lot of different things that goes into the different styles.
There's a base hit up the middle. Michael Brantley will score. Alex Bregman delivers again. He got the first 2 runs home last night and delivers the first run tonight with a single to center field.
And with
on the individual, it took me a while before I really started throwing the split, and it was just one of those situations. I got in a game, I got 2 strikes. Okay, let's try it. Hey, that's a game.
Oh, beautiful pitch on the inside corner. That's that two-seamer. We've seen him lock up Nate Lowe on a backdoor breaking ball. And this is
more of a grip it and rip it pitch. It's not really a feel pitch, whereas when you throw a regular changeup, either the circle or a straight change, we'll get to that a little later, you really have to feel how the ball, so it's really about velocity, it's semantics.
Ground ball to short. That one's booted by Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That was a routine play. Straw doesn't make it always routine because of his speed, but that'll definitely be an error, you would think.
The ball was just a changeup, but Pedro Martinez's fastball, or changeup, was a screwball.
Charlie Culberson delivers a single past Yuli Gurriel into right field. First hit allowed by McCullers today.
It would tail so far away. It was amazing.
So just to let people know what kind of movement we're talking about.
Correa to Altuve. They got a double play ground ball. Lance McCullers Jr. wipes out the base hit. Go ahead, Mike.
If you see a left hand consistently, that's why most guys, especially younger pitchers, when I teach changeups, I don't want movement at all. I don't want you to think movement at all. Give me arm speed to speed differential.
Nice pitch off the plate. You shut things down.
That one was a little bit more inside than Lance wanted, and it drops in for a base hit. Plummer, you're absolutely right. Watching Lowe on that take, he never was in a position to swing. He bats through his career. This time he puts it in play, and in the shift, he got it past Altuve. Moving to second base is Nate Lowe, so not a sharply hit ground ball, but in the right spot. Somehow found its way through the shift.
Which way to break.
Here's a ball up the middle. Altuve will flip it to Correa. On the move, double play. Jose with the flip. Waited for Carlos to get there and had a lot of momentum coming across the bag.
Moving all over the place back there.
Misses ball 4. Second walk allowed by McCullers, and Davis will be a runner with 2 away. So the 2-seam versus the 4-seam.
The problem he has in sinker ballers,
go ahead, finish the thought,
is that if you elevate the ball just a little bit, a sinking fastball is very easy to hit.
Lance McCullers gets through a couple of hits and a walk in the 4th inning and leads 1-0. He has been a 5-pitch pitcher in this game. There's a slider for a strikeout. Out number 1. Julia?
In your hands, and like how you're what part of your wrist and stuff is strong actually affects like how you're throwing the ball, like how you're able. Like Brad Peacock is a great example, or like Jake Odorizzi. They have super flexible wrists.
How the ball comes out of their hand, whether they pronate early. A lot of that's 2 changeups down and in that are just filthy.
Hey,
no
man,
chance.
Some buggy whipping, nasty changeups. 100%. Because we will use it throughout the course of the season. It's a lot of the way that we would communicate with some of the players when we are actually able to get around them. So a lot of the terminology is from our experience, both of.
There's a ball into left field, falling quickly for a base hit for Martin Maldonado. Maldi now a 3-game hitting streak, 4 for his last 8. Read on what they want to throw to Altuve. Missed with the fastball, sinker down. Bases are loaded. First 2 walks of the game in this inning to start the inning, and now to Altuve. Kyle Gibson's pitches. Hits it towards third. Culberson to second for 1. Correa beats the return throw. That's an RBI fielder's choice. Astros lead 2-0.
In the zone, and the Astros are spitting on him.
Oh, line drive right back to the mound, speared by Gibson to end the inning. That was headed towards the outfield for an RBI, but Gibson in self-defense makes the play.
Yeah, sometimes self-preservation is the best defense.
Years old.
Ball hit hard on a 2-2 pitch, and that is a fair ball into the corner. So those right-on-right changeups that have been devastating in the past couple of innings, Solak was able to get to one and keep it fair for a double. The count's 2-2. And he does. Gets him on that breaking ball that dives down below the plate. So Lowe had seen curveballs before, but maybe not the nastiest curveball, Blummer.
Yeah,
Of the pitch.
Fly ball center field. McCullers Jr. will work around a runner on third base, no out situation. Excellent job by Lance. We are through 5.5 with the Astros leading 2-0.
But that wrist manipulation is, a slider, I'm going to stay behind the ball comes out this way. A curveball, I'm going to rotate that wrist, and you saw Lance talk about the side of his hand this way. That's what's going to allow me to put the top.
Yep, starting at 12 and going down to 6. That ball's hit high and deep to center field, sending Straw all the way back. He's at the wall. This ball is gone. Home run, David Dahl ties this game up at 2 on an 0-2 pitch. Hits a home run to straightaway center field. And Lance McCullers Jr. leaving with 6 shutout innings, and 2 batters later, Andre Scrub has allowed a 2-run home run. It was an 0-2 curveball.
hitters hit mistakes. This was a mistake. Hanging breaking ball up out of the plate, elevated, and Dahl laid into it. That was a bomb to center field to tie this game up in a hurry.
Yeah, a lot of times when you get 0-2, and I'm guilty as much as anybody else, and you're going to throw that breaking ball, you kind of...
Athletic trainer Jeremiah Randall, as Scrub picks up a strikeout here with that curveball, and they deemed him fine to pitch as he picks up a strikeout there for the first out. 2-2 the count to Miles Straw. And there's that breaking ball. The curveball drops in for a strikeout. That's the first strikeout since the 4th inning for Gibson, his 3rd of the game.
A breakdown of just numbers and trying to figure out where outs were.
As he was talking, he dropped a curveball in, and then he ends the sequence with a curveball and in between 2 cutters. So he told us in that bite, Mike, how he likes to attack right hand. Oh, he froze him. He got him on the cutter on the inside part of the plate and froze Nate Lowe. Pretty good idea, the strike zone, but he had him fooled there.
I want to try and bring it a little closer to the strike zone.
There it is. Hey, Mike, great job today from the pitcher's perspective, teaching us about the game. Thank you so much for your time. I know you have to get ready for a post-game show.
It was an absolute blast.
Drawing a lot of walks as well. There's a sharply hit base hit off the glove of Kiner Falefa into shallow left field. Altuve on base for the 3rd time today. He is 2 for 3. Up the middle, base hit for Carlos Correa. That swing's feeling sexy. Jose Altuve at his second base. First and second, nobody out.
Watching the.
There's a base hit to left field. Altuve will be held up. Dahl got to that baseball before Altuve got to third. Omar Lopez putting up the stop sign. But the bases are loaded with one out for Yuli Gurriel. Into deep right field, deep enough to score the run. Gallo makes the play. Altuve will score. Astros lead 3-2. RBI number 31 for Yuli Gurriel. He drives in the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the eighth. Outside, ball 4. Bases will be loaded with Astros. Tucker draws a walk. Bregman to second base. Runs here. There's a ball in the left field. Falling quickly, base hit. Correa scores. Here comes Bregman. He is safe at home plate. 2 RBI single. Chas McCormick. Astros lead this game 5-2. That ball into center field, falling quickly. That's going to drop. Kyle Tucker around third. He's going to score. Straw adds to the lead with an RBI single at 6-2. Martin Maldonado goes down swinging, but a big inning for the Astros, scoring 4 runs. They will take a 6-2 lead to the ninth, looking for a sweep. Swing and a miss, got him with the fastball. First strikeout for Paredes, 10th strikeout for the Astros in this game. 2 away here in the ninth. Don't forget, after the game, it's a line drive over the head of Yuli Gurriel. The game's still alive for the Rangers. David Dahl, an 0-2 base hit to right. Ball game. Paredes strikes out Culberson. The Astros sweep the Texas Rangers of a 4-game series. They have now won 9 out of 11, and Houston moves to 24-17, 7 games over for the first time this year. Plummer, that's quite a homestand.
Yeah, they've been very good at home this season. With that win today, they go to 15-9 here at Minute Maid Park, and that's what you want to do, is take command of your home property, and that's what they did on this homestand. They also took care of some teams in the American League West, and that's where they're headed out there to face the top team in the American League West in the Oakland A's. So it's nice to have that kind of momentum as you're heading into a big series after a great 10-game homestand.
Big smile from Manoli Paredes, his first action back off the IL. The Astros 15 home wins, the most in the major leagues, and everybody can enjoy a happy off day tomorrow. 6-2 the final, post-game show coming up right around the corner.